Have you ever noticed your shadow doing something it shouldn't? I hadn't until last week. It started innocently enough. My shadow moved when I didn't, like a glitch in reality. I was at the park, standing still, scrolling through my phone, when out of the corner of my eye, I saw my shadow waving. But I wasn't. I laughed it off then, blaming my tired eyes or my phone's reflection. But deep down, a tickling discomfort took root. What if it wasn't just a trick of the light? What if it was something more? Over the next few days, the incidents multiplied. My shadow lingered behind as I walked, only catching up when I turned to look. It mimicked actions I never made, like tying a shoelace or adjusting my collar. I started avoiding bright places, sticking to dimly lit rooms where shadows blurred to obscurity. But the more I ignored it, the bolder it became. One evening, as I passed by a shop window, I caught my shadow staring back at me, giving a slight wave when I raised my hand to test it. It knew I was watching. It was toying with me. Desperate to understand, I turned to the internet, finding forums of others who had experienced similar phenomena. They spoke of shadows becoming sentient, of them craving independence. Some even warned that shadows could take over if left unchecked. I scoffed at the idea, but fear nudged me. Their stories echoed my reality too closely. Was my shadow planning something? I began to dread sundown, the time when shadows stretch and grow. My heart pounded each time the sun dipped below the horizon. It happened last night. I woke up to find my shadow standing by the window, silhouetted against the moonlight. It seemed larger, more defined, and for the first time, it moved independently in the dark. I froze, watching as it turned towards me, pointing at the door as if inviting me to follow. I didn't dare move, paralyzed by the realization that it was no longer my shadow, it was its own entity, with plans and desires of its own. The chilling truth settled in. I wasn't the one casting the shadow anymore.